True success requires courage. It doesn't come to those who take the easy path or simply go with the flow. The real winners in life are the ones willing to swim against the current. But beware, wanting it is not enough. You need unwavering confidence, a clear vision, and the determination to keep going, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. One of the greatest assets you can have is a mentor, someone who has faced the battles you're about to encounter. A mentor can be the difference between success and failure. So, look around you. Who inspires you? Who has achieved what you dream of achieving? Learning from a mentor means drawing from the experience of someone who has already overcome the challenges you're facing. During my time at the Wharton School of Finance, I met brilliant people, those who had everything: intelligence, opportunities, and promising future. But do you know what happened to many of them? They failed. Not because they lacked talent, but because they gave up. They didn't have that energy, that inner strength to keep pushing forward when everything seemed lost. And that's what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall by the wayside. Persistence is more important than being the smartest in the room. Never giving up is a fundamental rule of success. No matter how tired, frustrated, or discouraged you feel, moving forward is essential. But pay attention. Persistence doesn't mean stubbornly sticking to the same path. Sometimes the key is flexibility, changing strategies, finding another approach, climb, detour, or even dig a tunnel, but overcome the obstacles in your way. This ability to adapt is just as important as determination. Another crucial point: you need to love what you do. If you wake up every day with a sense of purpose, work stops being just work. It becomes a mission. And when that happens, quitting doesn't even cross your mind. Loving what you do transforms every challenge into an opportunity and every effort into a reward. I remember when I was young and living in Brooklyn. I loved my family, but I knew there was something greater waiting for me. Looking at the skyscrapers of Manhattan felt like looking at my destiny. I knew I had to get there. And that's what drove me. That desire, that hunger to achieve something beyond, has guided me throughout my life. Now, let me share something many overlook. Trusting your instincts is crucial. No one knows your goals, ambitions, and abilities better than you. When NBC approached me to create The Apprentice, my agent did everything he could to talk me out of it. He said, "Donald, this will never work. Business and television don't mix. It will be a failure." But you know what I did? I trusted my instincts. I knew it was a unique opportunity, and I grabbed it with both hands. The result? Against all odds, the show became a success. And that happened because I trusted my vision. Here's an essential lesson: keep your word. When I shook hands with NBC, that commitment was final for me. There was more at stake than a contract. It was my reputation, my integrity. Never underestimate the power of honoring a deal, even when everyone advises you to walk away. Also, loving what you do isn't just a nice phrase, it's a life strategy. When you love what you do, effort stops feeling like a burden. Every obstacle becomes a challenge you're willing to face. I love creating, building, and fixing. I bought the Doral project in Miami, which was in terrible shape. Many thought it was a lost cause, but for me it was an exciting challenge. Turning something rundown into something grand is one of the greatest satisfactions in life. And that's only possible because I love what I do. But loving what you do is not enough if you don't know how to handle pressure. This is another skill that separates those who achieve success from those who fail. No matter how talented or experienced you are, the path to the top will be filled with pressure. I've faced moments of immense pressure, whether in business, television, or politics. What I've learned is simple. If you let pressure consume you, it will defeat you. But if you know how to control it, it becomes a powerful ally. How many people do you know who crumble under the weight of pressure? Some are incredibly intelligent, but simply cannot handle stress and anxiety. This is not a flaw, but a sign that perhaps they're on the wrong path. For these individuals, the best option might be to work for someone else, build a solid career, without carrying the burden of entrepreneurship. There's no shame in that. What matters is knowing where you can thrive. One fundamental thing about pressure: it should not be your enemy. When people ask me how I handle high-pressure situations, the answer is always the same. The secret is having clarity about what truly matters. God, your family, your faith, these are the pillars that support you in tough times. When you understand this, the things that once seemed overwhelming begin to lose their weight. The truth is simple: pressure only dominates those who can't put things into perspective. Think about it. The people who suffer the most from pressure are often those obsessed with success at any cost. And the most ironic part? This obsession rarely leads to success. Why? Because anxiety takes over, decisions become impulsive, and everything falls apart. Learning to tell yourself that it doesn't matter as much as you think is liberating. When you stop seeing every step as a matter of life and death, your mind opens up and solutions emerge. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to be passive. I'm saying to be strategic. The world isn't built on blind positivity alone. Of course, you should maintain a positive outlook, but that doesn't mean ignoring challenges or risks. You must prepare for the worst, even while expecting the best. It's this combination of optimism and preparation that builds true resilience. And passion? That's a key element. Having passion for what you do isn't optional, it's essential. Without passion, even the simplest tasks become unbearable. With passion, even the greatest challenges become opportunity. Passion is the fuel that keeps you moving, even when everything seems to be against you. It transforms exhaustion into energy and problems into solutions. If you're wondering how to find your passion, start with what makes your heart race. What excites you? What would you do even if no one paid you for it? For me, building and transforming has always been a passion. That's why, even after years in real estate, I still feel the same excitement when taking on new projects. It's not work, it's fulfillment. And when you find that, you never want to stop. But passion and hard work aren't enough if you don't develop the ability to never give up. I've seen brilliant people come close to success, but fail because they lacked the courage to take the final step. They gave up before reaching the finish line. And do you know what's most frustrating? Often, they were one step away from something great, but for lack of persistence, they lost everything. Success demands resilience. It demands determination. It's a constant test of how far you're willing to go. When you face challenges, you're being shaped. Every obstacle overcome, every tough decision made, every moment of doubt conquered, all of this is part of the process. There are no shortcuts, no magic solutions. Only hard work, strategy, and passion. Success isn't just about you. It's also about the impact you have on others. When you share your lessons, inspire others, and create something that benefits more than just yourself, success takes on an even greater meaning. And there's nothing more satisfying than knowing your achievements have also helped transform other lives.